Good day to you. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. My name is Dwayne Matson. Welcome along to another Primetime Devo. We're continuing in the book of 1 Timothy, moving on today and looking at the qualifications of a bishop or an overseer of a congregation. And we read from 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1, which says, "This is a faithful saying, if a man desires the position of a bishop, he desires a good work." That's 1 Timothy 3, verse 1. Remember, the Apostle Paul knows that the end is near for him. And so he continues to pass instructions along to young Timothy as to how to do church. Local congregations that Timothy and others will be planting must have overseers. And these overseers must meet certain qualifications. Now, the first thing that Paul does is underline the fact that to desire to be a bishop is a good thing. And this desire is a God-given yearning. The word desire here means to stretch oneself for. And I get the picture of a child reaching for a cookie that, it's just barely within reach. There's a certain degree of difficulty involved, but once grasped, it is certainly worth the effort. But what exactly is this yearning for? Well, it's for the position or office of bishop. Now, say the word bishop and it will conjure up all sorts of images and ideas about what a bishop is, but what does the Bible say a bishop is? The word is first used in the New Testament church in Acts 1:20, as Peter was addressing the matter of replacing Judas. He said, "For it is written in the book of Psalms, let his dwelling place be desolate, and let no one live in it, and let another take his office." Now the King James says, instead of his office, let him take his bishopric. Well, what was the office of Judas? What was Judas's office? His office was, he was one of the 12 apostles. And these apostles were men that had been with Jesus from the time he was baptized by John until his death and resurrection. They, along with the apostle Paul, had received face-to-face teaching from Jesus, and these apostles would oversee Christ's church on earth and pass along his teachings to others. This was one of the charges that Paul gave to Timothy in 2 Timothy 2:2. "And the things that you have heard from me among many witnesses, commit these to faithful men who will be able to teach others also." These faithful and qualified men would then be ordained by the symbolic act of the laying on of hands, and this was not to be done in haste. You can read about that in 1 Timothy 5:22. The man whose heart longs for or desires this occupation, this good work, desires a good thing. But that desire must be matched with certain criteria. And we're going to look at that criteria in the days ahead. Well, that's all the time we have for today. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, Jesus loves you. Tell your face about it.